Thank you. Well, this Pride Month, we want to share stories of some of the most marginalized people within the LGBTQ plus community. That means sharing the stories of transgender women of color who have historically been misrepresented in and even harmed by media coverage.
With help from Marique Jensen, KSHB 41 I-Team reporter Sarah Plake is telling us about an organization working to elevate transgender women of color so they can be centered in positive ways moving forward.
For years, Marique Jensen saw the violence her trans sisters of color faced, but in her mind, no organization was doing enough about it. So she started Transformations KC in 2016.
We sort of built this really makeshift youth organization at the time, which is really cool.
Although the group was started by trans women of color, she realized young trans people of color were still not accessing their services.
Every trans and non-binary person, every LGBTQ person has the right to feel safe. However, when you do a one-size-fits-all model,
it doesn't work, she says. We know people of color historically have had less access to resources than white communities. Well, the same is true for the trans community.
This month in Pride, we're about to announce our shift to be an organization that is specifically for capacity building and leadership development among trans people of color.
Pouring resources into trans women of color allows people like Nyla Foster to be regarded as the experts they are in a variety of realms.
We're leaders, we're strategists, we're artists, we're all these different things.
Nyla is one of the original leaders of Transformations KC. She's a Kansas City native who's been homeless and experienced discrimination in school. But despite all of that, she's been living her truth since the age of 14, doing advocacy work ever since.
In the past, we were not the ones that folks came to when it came to trans issues. Although they would report about us, we were more of a statistic or a participant, but we weren't weren't in leadership roles.
The National Center for Transgender Equality's most recent survey tells it all. Trans people are more likely to be living in poverty, be assaulted, forced into survival sex work, experience discrimination, and be denied services than the U.S. population. And the stats are even worse for trans women of color.
4 of my friends of Black transgender experience have been murdered. Right now I'm 33 and speaking to you, so for me that means a lot because a lot of my peers did not make it past that age.
The Human Rights Campaign says more than 200 trans people have been murdered since 2013. Several of those murders happened in Kansas City. These acts of violence are often underreported, and many times the victims are misgendered in initial reports. Being upfront about this reality is at the core of Transformations work, but also making sure it intersects with empowerment.
Often, society will tell you that you're just going to be a sex worker, or you're just going to be a drag queen, or you're just going to be a low-paid individual, and that can't be our only narrative.
Transformations is launching a micro-grant program to award thousands of dollars to trans women of color and young people. They're bringing back their national virtual summit called The Dolls Are Thriving. And they're starting a mentorship program called Hey Sis.
Hey sis, like hey girl, hey.
Where young women can get the affirmation they're not getting from their families or society.
I just think it's really important for organizations like Transformations to exist. Because without this, we wouldn't have an opportunity to see ourselves elevated.
Sarah Plake, KSHB 41 News.